I think what I'd like to say is I'd like to second what Rocky just said. Usually garment, especially designer garment, is viewed as expensive and inaccessible. Tonight's show was about letting the audiences and the people know that affordable garment can look beautiful if worn correctly and styled perfectly. So very happy to be here amidst all of you, and thank you, Rocky, for making us all look very different and wonderful tonight.
I just want to say, Rocky, you never fail to impress. You always make sure that all of us look our best, and you design according to everybody's persona and everybody's physicality. So I think that's what Rocky's asset is. He's a fun-loving guy with a fun-loving attitude to his designs, and I think it makes that whole appeal of looking stylish, fashionable, and sexy very cool and very today's.
I think I presented the collection the way the brand philosophy is, which is very young, which is funky, which is high energy and very affordable. So the whole show was presented in a manner to make people realize that affordable clothes can be very fashionable, and that's the whole energy of the show.
I think I've noticed this with a lot of my designer friends. Their trends, their lines change as they evolve as human beings. When I first got to know Rocky did a lot of denim and grunge and metal.
Say forever this, no?
Yeah, but it's
Fashion
so true.
Street.
And then he met me, and then he went chiffon and lace and feminine. So I think he as a person has also evolved, and it reflects in the garments that he makes. But I think today Rocky is a lot more feminine and wearable and beautiful.
No, you mean Rocky's clothes are a lot more feminine. It was a slip of the tongue. I know. No, I understand. I completely, these guys, quite honestly, they've kept me in some other sort of place in their mind. But of course, I love buying street stuff.
You got those shots in Goa once.
Well, I go shop in Bangkok sometimes, for heaven's sake, man. I mean, you find, quite honestly, I feel these designers plagiarize most of the stuff that bought on the street. and just because I wear something, Rocky sees it, and the next thing you know, oh my God, it's like on the ramp, isn't it? I'm joking. No, but quite honestly, I mean, where do people go and get inspired? They go and get inspired from arts and crafts that happen all over the world. And if you go to some of these, off-street places and offbeat places, you find so many things that you often find on the ramp, 6 months later. So yeah, man, of course, I'm like the father of shopping cheap, man.
Well, I guess it is the closest thing to make you feel perfect. I've always believed that great garments and the spotlight can make any woman feel beautiful. And I think that's what being a showstopper, being a model really does for you. You get that 1 minute of absolute glory, where everybody's attention is on you and you enjoy that moment to the fullest. Well, I've just discovered them, and very nicely so. I think it's a pretty apt occasion to discover a clothesline. And going by what I've seen on the ramp today, I'm pretty certain that I'd like to try their clothes on and wear them more often.